Peace, 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 peace. It's me, Furious Black, once again, man. Back on my, get this money shit. It's like, um, if you like what I'm doing, support by subscribing, sharing my videos, and letting people know I'm out here doing my goddamn thing. You know what I mean? Let's go into quantum mechanics, man. I was just watching a couple videos on that this morning. I need to get some books on quantum mechanics so I could really dive into what it all means. Um, but quantum mechanics is interesting because it says that this isn't the only existence. There's other existence that we pop in and out of. Is that what the dream state is? Is that you going to another reality that is actually you, but it's just a different you doing things that you may have wanted to do or may be less than what you are at the moment? That's an interesting concept when you really come to, you know, think about it and observe it for what it truly is, you know? Uh, I think it's that. I really do because they talk about the higher self and the lower self, right? And then the higher self, that is the greater you, the you that you want to see um, manifested in this type of world where you are not beholden to anybody else but the Most High, which in my eyes, the Most High is definitely the universe. Everything that is constructed and within the universe is the Most High. And I'm part of that, you're part of that, we're all part of it. So with quantum mechanics, it only makes sense that there is other universes because when you get down to the subatomic level, these these atoms um, aren't going around the middle. It is just jumping all over the place. And if we're light, we're the manifestation of light. The light is within the pineal gland, and then we are encased inside of flesh. If that is true, when you go to sleep, you obviously go to another dimension. That's powerful. That is a powerful, concept. Is a powerful, you know, understanding, a powerful belief system that you have to really think. You know, what are you really thinking about when you're dreaming? They say, "Oh, your dreams are just showing you the life that you're in right now, and your dreams, there's nothing really there." And some people don't even remember their damn dreams. You know why? Because they live in that other spot. You know, they living in that other spot, and they understand. You know that, hey, I don't want to be in that other spot where I'm this, and that, or even remember where I'm this, and that. These are just interesting concepts that you know I think about, and I try to manifest the 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 mindset of people so that they can dive into these things, make their children dive into them, try to figure it out for themselves and get a full grasp of the universe. But a lot of people are stuck in religion and atheism and trying to disprove religion instead of trying to truly understand what it is that religion is. Religion is your connection to the universe and the manifestation of the universe. You are the universe having an experience through the emotions and the emotions that you feel, because your emotions is what makes you do the things in the physical, right? If you're sad, you're gonna cry. That's physical. If you are happy, you're gonna laugh. That's physical. If you are strong, you're gonna be able to break or bend metal. That's physical. These are things that we don't even sit down and take the time to observe. We don't take the time to observe that this is what we are actually doing, you know? And until most of us that are really in the God state of mind where we, observing uh, 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 this from a different angle than, oh, Jesus came to save me. Muhammad came to save us after Jesus, and all we have to do is be good little boys and girls. Until we get out of that mindset, we're going to keep on doing the bullshit, you know? We're going to keep on making fun of Christians. We're going to keep on making fun of Buddhists. But quantum mechanics just gives you a better understanding of what you truly are. In the scriptures it says, the fruits of the flesh and the fruits of the spirit. When you look at that, the fruits of the flesh is all lustful things that you do to gratify the thing that's on the outside. You're not satisfying the internal. You're not coming to grips with who you truly are and what you truly are on the inside. Because I think when you come to grips with who you are on the inside, that's when you truly find happiness. You might listen. Somebody will say, so you telling me I gotta think positive about? Nah. See, you're not gonna be positive all the time. You're not gonna be happy all the time. But it's a point that when you're not in these other states of mind, that you recognize them so that you can fix it mentally. You don't want to fix anything physically. Physically is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares about if you fix something physically or not? But you want to be able to fix things mentally so that you can go through that test or that situation with a different set of eyes, because it might have been something you said that made you go into, or made the situation go into what it was. And you didn't even realize it. You thought it might have been somebody else stepping on your toes. Right? That's where most people fail and fall off, because they like, yo, this person stepped on my damn shoe. He should have been watching what he's doing. Now, if he did it on accident, what are you mad about? You see what I'm saying? That's your reaction to somebody else unknowingly of you. And then you might overreact, and this person might overreact, and somebody might die. That's extreme, extreme example. But I'm trying to show you, sometimes it's on you. It's on you. I had to learn that, back in the day. Like, with my family, was it me that was in the wrong, or was it them? And you come to the realization that everybody is their own person. It says this in Awaspi. It says everybody is their own person, and they all have their own individual connection to the Most High universe, quote unquote universe, right? You imposing your will on anyone else is incorrect way of teaching. You want somebody to be able to take what you are giving and apply it so that they can grow and you can grow from their growth. everybody takes different things from different information at different times. So, say somebody's talking about 2 plus 2, but somebody else is talking about 1 plus 3, or talking about 0 plus 4, right? We're all doing the same, we're getting all the same answers. We're just doing different mathematical problems within our heads. And that is our unique relationship to the Most High, which makes us sons and daughters of God, the universe. So quantum mechanics actually gives you a template of how to explain what Jesus was talking about, or Muhammad, or Buddha, or Krishna, right? If you study those things, right? You got to get to that level where these things aren't evil or they're not out to get you. No. What they are is learning lessons for mankind so that they understand the circumstances that they're in, or the world that they're in, right? Sometimes, me, I'm a type of person where I neglect the world that that we're in. I neglect the shit out that motherfucker. I do. I neglect it. I don't care, because I know that it's all fake. It's phony. It's fraudulent, right? And I see that a lot of people, they don't seek confirmation of the Most High, of the universe. They seek the confirmation of those that run the world. They don't seek the confirmation or read between the lines of what the universe has to say about itself. They seek the confirmation of those that rule the world. And that's an incorrect way of living life. That's like a dog being tied up in the backyard. Is that a life for a dog? No, because that dog is always seeking for the master to let him loose. This is why everything in nature has been destroyed. Because we were seeking for the approval of others through how they view the world. Is an example like when Israel was told, I'm your king. God is telling Israel, I'm your king. You don't need no king. What you need a king for? I'm your king, the invisible. The universe, I'm your king. Each one of you are my children. Why do you all need one of you to be above another? Why do you need that? Why does that one person even feel that he should be above another? That's why those that are tasked with learning the intricate universe that we are residing in are tasked to be servants. You're not tasked to be over anybody or take money from people for your own benefit. Now, if you get $4 million and you're a pastor and you don't have a city around you where everybody is eating and have jobs and have the capability of creating something for their self, you are a false prophet. You are not a prophet. You're not an apostle. You're not a pastor. You're none of those things. You're a danger because you want the people to follow the master. And you're leading them to the damn slaughter. You're like the damn farmer that's killing cows and fucking chickens. These are easy concepts. These are easy ideas to get your mind around what life really is. Right? So you're telling me I was born on October 12th to be someone else servant so that they can get rich? Live poor? Unfree? That's what you're telling me? That's what you are telling me that's what I was born to be. Hmm. Hmm. I reject that. I reject that 100%. People are like, oh, but you gotta live to get money. Listen. As long as I put the kingdom and the Most High before anything that I do, I will be fine. I will be fine. So will you. See those ideas that you have? You can cultivate them. You just have to be around those that understand the reality of the corporation. You have to be around those that understand the quantum mechanics or the spiritual aspect of the universe for themselves. Not so that they have to, explain it to anybody else. Because you don't have to explain it to anybody else, right? That's not everybody's task. But those that understand what they're in, they are tasked with being with like-minded people so that you can manifest a universe or a world without end. We play this game where we say things are definite. There is no definite answers to anything. Answers change all the time. Now, you could get to the root of things, but there's so many damn branches to these trees that nobody is 100% right. Like even me, I might say something that I believe or that I know to be true, but it might be false. And in a year or two, I might switch up because new evidence has come to where I can say that I was wrong about that. But at that time, it made sense. Right? I'll give you an example. When you're 5 years old, your mom tells you that Jesus died for the world's sins. Okay, I'm 5. That makes sense. I go to church on Sunday and, then when I'm 10 or 11, the things that you was telling me at 5, you're not even doing. So, new evidence. You're not even doing. I've been observing you for 5 years, 6 years. You're not even doing the things that you say that God wants you to do. But then you want me to do it. New evidence. So now I add that into, well, what kind of God is this? Right? Another 5 years go by. The pastor is doing things that is uncomely of a man of God. New evidence. This is new evidence now. The pastor is doing things. Now, my mom, the ones that told me to follow this isn't doing it. The ones that is running it isn't doing it. What the hell is this? New evidence. New evidence. Now, you're 21, 25, right? In that range. And you see that the damn government created the structure of the religion that your mother told you to follow at 5 years old. New evidence. New evidence. Now it's on you to sit there and say, hey, well, listen, I don't know any better. Right? It's on you to say that shit and follow that shit and do that shit. Right? Because you had all this evidence up until that time. And you change your mind up until that time. So it's on you to change. So what I'm saying is, new evidence always comes. It's on you to apply that new evidence to get to the bottom of the truth. The truth is always going to be the truth at the time that you received it, but it will always evolve and change with new evidence, substantial evidence, factual things. That doesn't mean you have everything by the time you're 25. You'll find out some new shit at 30, 35, 40, 55, 67, 80, 90, 100. Even in your next fucking life, you'll find out new shit. So if you're the same person that you was at 5 years old, at 25, knowing that the Catholic Church is raping children, and then they have a ring of pedophiles, and then the Clintons are a part of that, you're crazy for still following the bullshit. Don't think you're going anywhere, Hebrew Israelites. Don't think you're going anywhere, because you have fell into the trap as well. I was there. I know the teachings. Now, I'm not against Christ. Never will I be against Christ. The real man. Not that Caesar Borgia's guy, right? That they gave everybody. The real guy. But they tell you to not look into the heavens. Into the heavens. Because that's what the heathens do. Turn around. And then tell you Christ is coming from the heavens. What? So, people be like, oh, he has contradictions. The Bible has I'm not telling you that. What I'm telling you is, some things was added to the Bible and some things was taken away from the Bible. It's on you to find out what those things was. Why the names were changed. Why did the things go down the way that it went down within the scriptures from the Council of Nicaea or from King James or the Knights Templars or the Illuminati, the Freemasons? What did they have to do with all this? These are easy things that everybody can do now because we have what? Phones? We have phones? This? Because we have phones? No. Because we have the internet. And not all information, not yet, when everybody gets to the point where they understand that the internet, it holds a lot more than, just our local library, we can now move forward with information, the information age. Didn't Daniel talk about that? In those days, the knowledge will increase. If you just understood how the prophets was like, yo, I wish I was there in those days. And you know what's funny? Everybody's like, yo, we're in the last days. But you know what's funny? The scripture says, no, those are just birth pains. Did you not hear me? Those are birth pains. Those are birth pains. So when you're born, is that the end? Oh, some people are going to be like, For some people it is. Some people die when they're baby. How many people lived and that died? I mean, sometimes you have to really like look at those people and be like, shut the fuck up, dog. Like you don't get nuance, you don't get the examples, you don't understand. Uh, 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 um, what's that? What's the thing that Christ called it? He called it like parables. You don't get parables, like you don't get like there's similarities to things. But anyway, who dies during the birth? Their birth. You're here right now watching this video. Did you die during your birth? So this is birth pains. But what is the birth pains of? See? See? Questions you don't even think to ask. I'm asking you. What is the birth pains of? It's the birth pains of a nation coming back. The birth pains of a nation coming back. A people that had no name. They would call bywords, and they would call other things other than their name. I know it's bywords and something else. I want to say proverbs, but it's not proverbs. See, I read between the lines. I read between the lines. I didn't take the time to follow no goddamn man. I went to gain information so that I can feel that I'm being productive or being able to contribute to the life that we are all in. How happy would I be to be in a damn church, sitting there every damn week, not doing a goddamn thing, calling people, dogs and wicked and evil because they're not following the laws of the Most High. How would I look? That's the key, man. How would I look? How would you look doing that? Do you look like you're a productive person of mankind, of a people? Our people are so fucked up, they don't even know how fucked up they are. Right? You don't even know how fucked up you are. You don't even know that you're doing all of this out of something that was constructed. It's all religions. Masonry is a religion. Christianity is Islam is a religion. They're all religions. They're just watered down religions. That's why they was doing that bullshit during the time in Hollywood, because that was a religion. That was their religion of sacrificing children and making stars get butt naked or doing some dumbass shit on TV, or having them be recorded doing something that they would never feel was good. So you can't live your truth. They would have something over your head. That's why they say live your truth so no one else can hold it against you. If you ask somebody something, and if you ask me something, I'm going to tell you the straight up truth. So quantum mechanics really, opens up your eyes to what this is, man, and how we got here, and it's like a bridge or a connection to what this all really was, man. It was the God's descent from ascension. You were beyond time. You were beyond material. You were beyond physicalities. You, in getting to the point where you love your ego or who you are or the material world, brought down your vibration to a level where you don't even know what the hell is going on, what you're doing, or why you're here. Why you got these 2 eyes, two nostrils, and a mouth, 2 hands and 2 feet? You're a goddamn ball of light, motherfucker. You're a ball of light. Talking about something. Oh, I got. People be like, why God do this to us? God didn't do shit. You did that shit, motherfucker. You did that. So why you asking yourself, why did God allow people to die? Why did you? Why did you allow people to die? So anyway, man, this is Furious Truth. I'm Furious Black. I'm gonna be doing these videos, man, every week. I'm gonna have more videos coming though. It ain't gonna stop, man. It ain't gonna stop. This is real shit. This is what's coming. You know what I'm saying? It's about reading between the lines what Kanye West was doing, what Childish Gambino was doing, what Jay-Z was doing. I don't know these people personally, man. I don't know these people personally. But I could give you an insight into the universe and how things are being played out and being put on the news and being, you know, shown. And I could give you the alternative. That doesn't mean it's true. Because who cares about facts? You could observe things for yourself and get it for yourself. You know, you could read the left and the right, the negative and the positive, and determine your own idea of the situations. If you go into anything just reading the negative, that's all you're gonna get. If you go into something just reading all the positive, that's all you're gonna get. You're not gonna get the full balance. Everybody says this, and it's crazy. It's his story, her story, and then there's the truth. It's funny how people don't even apply that to life, you know, but no one told you that you could, you know. It's the same thing as when people be like, why the hell do I need to know about math? What am I gonna do in life where I'm using math? Maybe money, you know, measuring, you know, speedometer. How long will it take you to get from point A to point B? You know? And it's not only that, you can add math, right, to science and philosophy. Right? Here a little, there a little. This part and this part equals this. You know? We don't look deeper into these things. You know, we look at the surface ass shit. I guess that's why most people are sheeple. One last thing I want to say before I get out of here too, man, is the world is not doing what you think it's doing. The world is not being destroyed. The world is not going nowhere. There will be no nuclear weapons. There will be nothing of those sorts. They are not going to depopulate the earth, try to get it down to 500,000 or 500 million, whatever the number was that they, you know. That's not what's happening. Everything has been flipped upside down. The truth is, the ones that lost their mind, they're waking up. They're the fixers. But first they must fix their self. When they fix their self, then the world can go back to being a heaven that it once was. This is the truth. Until you get that understanding and that, you know, perspective that the world is not going nowhere. It's not going to be destroyed. These things are distractions from you looking within, looking towards your own for the truth and the reality that we're actually in. It's going to still be this way. But when you say, hey, let me support my own, even those that live amongst the ones that don't care about us, until they start saying, yo, I don't have, I don't know where I'm from. Who am I? Well, how did my people get to the islands? How did my people get to Mexico? How did my people get to South America? How did my people get to North America? How did my people get to Africa? What's going on here, man? What's up, man? But anyway, until you get to that point, you know. So this is Furious Truth Podcast, man. I'm Furious Black. Please subscribe, like. I'm gonna have a Patreon soon. I'll let y'all know what that is when I get it. You could follow me on IG. It's Furious Black Kai. Kai is LKLI underscore between each word, and that's where I'm at. Peace.